There really is an added element to having literally no strings, no parachute, nothing. Hi, my name is Liz. I lead the Bring Me team here in Los Angeles, and I want to tell you about a time that I fell 16 stories with no parachute. We get to Dallas and we walk up to something that we had planned called a zero gravity thrill park. I look up and I was like, wow, that's taller than I thought. What we had to do was climb on top of this contraption that raises 16 stories. You hook yourself into the middle of it and then they dangle you over the middle. I am someone who has to get the best shots, so I was like filming over the middle of like the death square and shooting while the guy just like lets people go. Finally, it's my turn. So I'm like, oh God, please. This looks terrifying. And I clip in, I start hanging in the middle, and you just sit back. It's like you're on a hammock chair. And they don't tell you when you're gonna be released. You just get released. And all of a sudden he's like, okay, ready, go! In my head, I'm thinking like, what if the wind blows? Like, what if I'm literally blown off the side? Because it's concrete below you. Everything in your body wants to grab onto something. So like every muscle, every ounce of my being wanted something to grab onto, but like I couldn't. I was just watching the tiny square get smaller and smaller, and then I just forgot about it and I just started looking at the sky. And then you land, and actually the landing was the hardest part because it's such an impact. Even though you're in a net, like my knees came up and like hit my face. And so I had to like lay down for a minute. Because it's like you land like this. So it was like, but once that was done, I was like, okay, that was pretty cool. I would highly recommend this for anyone who's a thrill seeker because there really is an added element to having literally no strings, no parachute, nothing.